Retro games are more than just pixelated graphics and chiptune soundtracks. They are a window into a simpler time, a period when the gaming industry was just beginning to find its footing and establish its identity. They represent the foundation of the video game industry, a time of incredible creativity and innovation. Developers were experimenting with new ideas, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with the limited technology available. These games captured our imaginations and transported us to worlds of adventure, challenge, and endless fun. Whether it was battling space invaders, navigating mazes, or embarking on epic quests, each game offered a unique experience. From the iconic arcade cabinets to the early home consoles, retro games defined a generation. They were more than just a pastime. They were a cultural phenomenon that influenced music, fashion, and even language. These games weren't just entertainment, they were social events, bringing people together in arcades, living rooms, and around the world. The shared experience of playing and competing created lasting memories and friendships. The impact of these classic titles can still be felt today. Many modern games pay homage to their retro predecessors, and the influence of these early games is evident in contemporary game design. Modern game developers often draw inspiration from retro games, incorporating classic gameplay mechanics, pixel art styles, and nostalgic soundtracks into their creations. This blend of old and new keeps the spirit of retro gaming alive. This essay will delve into the history of retro games, exploring their development, impact, and enduring legacy. We'll look at how these games were made, the challenges developers faced, and the breakthroughs that defined the era. We'll hear from the pioneers who shaped the industry, uncovering behind-the-scenes stories and fascinating insights into the creation of some of gaming's most beloved titles. Their passion and dedication laid the groundwork for the vibrant and diverse gaming landscape we enjoy today. The early days of video games were marked by experimentation and a thirst for innovation. Engineers and scientists were constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible with the limited technology they had. The first video game, Tennis for Two, was created in 1958 by William Higginbotham. This game was a simple tennis simulation displayed on an oscilloscope screen. It was a simple game, but it sparked a revolution. People were fascinated by the idea of interacting with a screen in a way that had never been possible before. The 1970s saw the rise of arcade games like Space Invaders, Pac-Man, and Donkey Kong. These games were not just about playing, they were about the experience, the lights, the sounds, and the competition. These games were instant hits, drawing crowds to arcades and popularizing video games as a mainstream form of entertainment. Arcades became social hubs where people gathered to play and compete. The introduction of home consoles like the Atari 2600 and the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, brought video games into our living rooms. This shift allowed families to enjoy gaming together in the comfort of their homes. These consoles offered a diverse library of games, from sports and racing titles to action-adventure games and puzzle games. The variety of games meant there was something for everyone, making gaming a more inclusive activity. The development of these early games was often constrained by limited technology. Developers had to be incredibly creative to overcome the technical limitations of the time. Programmers had to work with very little memory and processing power, yet they managed to create groundbreaking and engaging gameplay experiences. Their ingenuity laid the foundation for the complex and immersive games we enjoy today. The creation of retro games was a labor of love, driven by passionate individuals who pushed the boundaries of technology and storytelling. We spoke to some of these gaming pioneers to get their first-hand accounts of the challenges and triumphs of developing games during this era.
We were working with incredibly limited hardware, but those limitations forced us to be creative and resourceful. There was a real sense of camaraderie and collaboration. We were all driven by a shared passion to create something new and exciting.
These developers faced numerous obstacles, from technical limitations to tight deadlines and limited budgets, yet their passion and dedication shone through, resulting in games that continue to captivate players decades later. Released in 1978, Space Invaders by Tomohiro Nishikado became a global phenomenon. Its simple yet addictive gameplay, coupled with its iconic alien design, captured the imagination of millions. The game challenged players to defend Earth from waves of descending aliens, using a laser cannon to shoot them down before they reached the bottom of the screen. Space Invaders was a cultural phenomenon, causing a shortage of 100 yen coins in Japan. The game's success paved the way for the golden age of arcade games and established video games as a major form of entertainment. Its influence can still be seen in countless other games, from modern shooters to mobile games. Space Invaders wasn't just a game, it was a cultural touchstone, a symbol of the burgeoning video game industry and its potential to captivate the world. In 1980, Namco released Pac-Man, a game that would become a global sensation. Created by Toru Iwatani, Pac-Man introduced a unique maze chase gameplay mechanic that was both challenging and engaging. Players controlled Pac-Man, a yellow pizza-shaped character, through a maze while being pursued by 4 ghosts. The goal was to eat all the dots in the maze while avoiding the ghosts. Pac-Man was a massive hit, appealing to a wide audience with its simple controls, colorful graphics, and addictive gameplay. The game spawned countless sequels, spin-offs, merchandise, and even a hit animated television series. More than just a game, Pac-Man became a cultural icon. Its characters were instantly recognizable, and its influence extended beyond the realm of video games, permeating popular culture in various forms. In 1981, Nintendo released Donkey Kong, a revolutionary arcade game that introduced the world to Mario, one of gaming's most iconic characters. Created by Shigeru Miyamoto, Donkey Kong was a platform game that challenged players to rescue a damsel in distress from a giant ape. Players controlled Jumpman, later renamed Mario, a carpenter who had to climb a construction site, avoid barrels thrown by Donkey Kong, and rescue his girlfriend Pauline. Donkey Kong was a critical and commercial success, praised for its innovative gameplay, challenging levels, and charming characters. The game spawned numerous sequels and spin-offs, cementing Mario's status as a gaming legend. Donkey Kong marked a significant step in video game evolution. Its success helped solidify Nintendo's position in the industry and laid the groundwork for the company's future dominance with the NES. In 1986, Nintendo released The Legend of Zelda for the NES, a game that redefined adventure gaming. Created by Shigeru Miyamoto, The Legend of Zelda introduced players to the vast and magical land of Hyrule. Players controlled Link, a young adventurer on a quest to collect 8 pieces of an artifact called the Triforce of Wisdom and defeat the evil Ganon. The game featured a large open world, challenging dungeons, and a compelling story. The Legend of Zelda was a critical and commercial triumph. It was praised for its innovative gameplay, immersive world, and captivating story. The game became a flagship title for the NES, setting a new standard for adventure games. The game's open-world exploration, puzzle-solving elements, and epic scope established a blueprint for countless games that followed. Retro games have left an indelible mark on the gaming industry. Their influence can be seen in countless modern games, from indie titles to AAA blockbusters. Many modern developers cite classic games as a major source of inspiration, often incorporating retro elements into their games, such as pixel art graphics, chiptune soundtracks, and classic gameplay mechanics. The popularity of retro-inspired games is a testament to the enduring appeal of these classic titles. They offer a sense of nostalgia, a connection to the roots of gaming, and a reminder of the power of simple yet engaging gameplay. Moreover, retro games have found new life through emulation and re-releases, allowing younger generations to experience these classics on modern platforms. Retro games represent a golden age of video game development, a period that many look back on with great fondness and nostalgia. It was a time of boundless creativity and innovation, where developers pushed the limits of technology and imagination. These games weren't just pixels on a screen, they were intricate worlds crafted with care and passion. They were portals to other worlds, offering adventures and experiences that were limited only by the player's imagination. These games presented challenges to test our skills, often requiring quick reflexes and strategic thinking, and the stories they told captivated our imaginations, leaving lasting impressions that many of us still cherish today. The impact of retro games extends far beyond their initial release. They have become cultural icons, celebrated at conventions and in media. They helped to shape the video game industry into what it is today, inspiring countless developers to create new and exciting experiences. These classic titles paved the way for new genres and gameplay experiences, influencing the evolution of gaming as we know it. The The legacy of these classic titles is undeniable. They continue to be celebrated and reimagined in modern gaming. They continue to entertain and inspire, bringing joy to new generations of gamers and reminding us of the enduring power of video games. These games remind us of the magic of interactive entertainment, capable of transporting us to other worlds and creating lasting memories. While technology has advanced significantly since the golden age of arcades and early consoles, the essence of what makes a game truly great remains unchanged. The magic of retro games remains timeless, a testament to the enduring appeal of well-crafted stories and engaging gameplay. These games are a testament to the power of imagination, creativity, and the universal appeal of interactive entertainment. They remind us that no matter how much the world of gaming evolves, the classics will always have a special place in our hearts.